Hi, I'm Peter Brannigan, and I'm here with Vintage Ooollee. So my background in vintage clothing actually stems from theater. I have my Bachelor's of Fine Arts from the Point Park Conservatory in Pittsburgh in musical theater, and I also had the opportunity of working very closely with the costume department and learning all about vintage clothing and costume design and things like that. So I worked there for my duration of school. And yeah, I came here to Vintage Ooollee and I get to use my skills, and I have this vast knowledge of vintage clothes and costumes. So today I'm working with the fabulous Miss Audrey Monroe. And we will be dressing her in all different types of vintage clothes, different styles. We're going to mix and match certain things, how to teach people how you can pair certain accessories for a completely different look.
Hi! Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you.
So I hear you have some things set aside for me.
I do. Are you ready?
Is it going to be adventurous?
Very.
Okay. I'm so excited to try these pieces. I'm a little nervous, you guys, I'm not going to lie, because I do have a specific niche that I try to stay in, even with my vintage wardrobe. And it's so great to get a third-party perspective that you trust. It's very important that you trust the person that's giving you a third viewpoint on your style. You know, you want to make sure that they jive well with what it is that you want to present for yourself, and that they know the vision that you have, so that they can best find you pieces that will stretch your comfort zone, not Peter, but still keep it to your true authentic self. So if you would like to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notifier so you're always knowing when something premieres and goes live. So now we wait.
So another two-piece.
Oh, I'm excited about this one.
Yes, because you can wear it so many different ways.
It's so cute.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So you can wear it with or without the jacket, and we'll play with it.
Okay.
Because it's a two-piece, and this is the reason why I love two pieces so much. Just like the first outfit that we pulled, you can forego a certain piece of the outfit in order to change it up. So you can actually wear this as a dress without the blazer. You can wear it with the blazer. You can even take the belt off and put it in your hair, or even leave the belt off and change it up with a black belt, a white belt. Shoes are very important when it comes to dressing up or dressing down. You could wear this with a Mary Jane or a little loafer, and it would be so cute just for an everyday outfit. Or you can add a pump, and it would look classy and very businessy.
I love this.
It looks like it was made for you.
I love this. I think one of my favorite pieces about this outfit in particular is that the lining matches the dress. So
I'm glad you mentioned that, because we were talking earlier about how you can tell reproduction from actual vintage. Because this could very easily be mistaken for 1980s reproduction of an old 1950s style, which this is what Miss Audrey's wearing, is a 1950s tailored two-piece. And one of the reasons of how you can tell the difference is, like you said, the lining inside, also the label. That's one big, the label. And just the way it's made, the quality of it. If you turn it inside out and look at the way it's made, it looks tailored. It looks very specific. It's not reproduction. So with the red 1950s two-piece, it's a very summer looking number. but it can be easily accessible and changed from season to season simply by adding different colors. You could ditch the belt that matches the lining, and you could add a black belt with some black pumps, and you are ready. You are ready for fall. It takes like a summer cherry picking dress into a nice, cozy, warm type of feel. I know you think it's a grandma frumpy dress, but I promise you it's probably gonna be your favorite at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, trust and believe. Trust and believe.
I'm trusting the Peter power.
So this dress is from the 1950s. It struck me for Audrey Monroe is because it is the perfect silhouette for her. She absolutely looks stunning in 1950s dresses, especially when they're T-length, when you have a crinoline underneath it. It's beautiful, and it has wonderful lace at the collar, and that's exactly why I chose this specifically for her. I know her very well, and I think she's very attracted to dark colors. She's constantly wearing black and navies, which suit her very well because she has such fair skin. She really can pull those things off.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I was poo-pooing this dress before I put it on, mainly because of the color of the flowers, and I didn't know if this was really gonna work for me.
Of course.
But I really like the way it accentuates the curves of my breast down to this drop waist. Like, I don't have any dresses that have a drop waist, and I'm loving this lace, which adds like a very subtle touch of femininity, but it's sexy, but not outrageous.
It really creates a great hourglass figure on you. I'm glad you mentioned the lace, because this is one of those dresses that, because of how the lace is, it's very up. It creates a very sophisticated look, very sexy. But if you push the lace down, and you can always steam it like this, it creates like this Peter Pan collar. It's very cute, very flirty, very fun, and you can pair that with loafers. You can dress down. You can dress this piece. You can dress up, or you can dress down. So with this dress, it is dark. It is gray. It's very muted. It almost, from far away, looks like it could be in a black and white movie. But the closer you look, it has yellow roses all over it, and it had yellow lace. So it is perfect for a yellow shoe, a yellow accessory. So it still has that dark color, which Miss Audrey loves, but it has the pop of color that she needs to take her in that next direction, to kind of like sprinkle some color into her wardrobe so she can fully, take advantage of all the vintage clothes instead of just the few pieces that are a little on the dark side. Because it's a muted yellow. It's not bright sunshine yellow in your face.
Or even what you're wearing.
Or even what I'm wearing. It's
right.
A very muted yellow. It depends on the accessories you put with it. Because you can go with a bright sunshine yellow shoe, which will make the roses in the actual print look like they're more yellow than they actually are. Or you can go with just black or gray pumps, and it mutes it down. And you see less of the color. Wow.
I don't have words right now for how I feel about this dress.
It's spectacular.
This is a find. This is a rare find. This is velvet.
Specifically the color of velvet.
Yes. You can't it's like a beautiful, it's like the color of fall. It's like, this is what fall should look like.
Right, and that's what is very tricky about the length of this dress, because it would be normally worn as a gown in the fall time. But how often are we going to wear a gown in the fall time?
Right.
It's a full-length gown, and it is the epitome of October and fall, and it's velvet, The lace on this dress is like almost a mustard, and it's all very, very little, and it's the right around the bust line. This dress also has a lot of fabric that comes around the shoulders, and it can be worn off the shoulder, it can be worn up. It is perfect for the fall time. So Audrey Monroe is about 5'3", and this is a full length gown. And I suggested to her if she decides to, take this piece on, that she should maybe consider getting it cut to T-length. The reason being is because the silhouette isn't really full at the skirt of the gown. It kind of comes straight down. And because it's velvet and it's very heavy, I think it would be lovely shorter at a T-length. Perfect for fall time. And honestly, you'd get more wear out of it. Not every woman's going to be wearing a rust ball gown made of velvet to an event. Gets very hot. I mean, that's very specific. That's a very specific look, a very specific dress, and so making it T-length actually makes it fun. You can wear it out. You can get coffee with it. It makes it more accessible. That's why I suggest depending on making it T-length, because if you raise it up to a T-length, how cute is that? You could wear that an everyday outfit in the fall.
I could wear it to an event.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm going to be honest. There's two things I love about this dress in particular.
Mm-hmm.
One, the pinched here right on my waist.
It hits you right where it needs.
Then the V that goes down, because it really emphasizes the waist and it comes down. Now, I know you could put a crinoline under this and make it.
You can.
But I kind of like the flow.
The hugging and the pleating that it creates. Yep.
Yeah, it's very rare to find a piece that looks like this anymore. The other thing is, I never would have picked this color ever.
You never would have picked it, and I'm saying it's perfect for you because of your skin. It's like it goes perfect against your skin.
And fall is my soul season.
My soul season as well.
So, I love this. I love this. Thank you, Peter.
I know. I just want you to go to like a Halloween, like host a
cannot
Halloween
wait.
ball or something.
This is going to be in my calendar.
Perfect.
This is going to be in my calendar.
Think of how great it would look against like a blue car, like a electric blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the space right here.
Collarbone. I'm telling you, it's
Emphasis on the collarbone. You'll have to share with them why this is such a subtly sexy.
It's a canvas. It's a blank canvas. It's opening yourself up. It's very sexy without having a lot of cleavage. It's like neck cleavage. It just gives a long, elegant subtlety about
And everybody can do it.
Exactly.
Every single person can do.
It's so simple.
As you would call it, neck cleavage.
Neck cleavage. The way it does come around the shoulders, it can really hide any sort of broadness, or even less hide but accentuate it, and it accentuates it so perfectly that it looks like it makes it look beautiful and slim. Very slimming, very elongates the neck and also the collarbone. I'm all about a woman's collarbone. It makes you look very, very glamorous. Wow. Okay. That color though.
This color.
I mean, that's what this is all about, is that
this color walks into the room before you do. This is a dynamic color, which I didn't think that this existed in the vintage world. I thought that this was only 80s.
No. This was very popular in the 1960s.
Okay.
Especially with men's suits.
Is that the year this dress is from?
Yes.
Okay. So can we talk a little bit about this? Because, as you know, I love this color. This is one of my favorite colors, but I wouldn't have picked it for myself.
But with this color, you can easily assume that the color will wear you. But in this instance, that's not the case. Especially because of your white skin, how white and creamy it is. This is a perfect, it just accentuates your eyes and brings out your fair skin. It's gorgeous.
Now, you grounded it with some black pumps.
Yes, I did.
Can we talk about that?
Yes. Black pumps, because I would go with a muted shoe, no color, no nothing, black, because the dress is the focal point.
Okay. Okay. Now, as far as color, there may be others who are watching this who might be afraid of color as well.
Yes.
So if you are more similar to me, if you kind of steer away from bright colors or colors that are similar to this, please let me know in the comments thread. Let me and Peter know. Put it down.
Yes,
We'd love to
I
hear
mean,
from you.
This is really jumping off the deep end when it comes to color. Like
No pun intended, 'cause it looks like water.
Ocean blue. Yeah.
Yes. So who could wear this color? Like, I personally think this would look beautiful on anyone's skin
It
tone.
would. It would. That's what I'm saying. It really accentuates, but you, because especially the way it's made and the way it's tailored.
Well, I love it.
Good.
You've given me a lot of options. Peter's given me more options than I really wanted to have today.
Yes, and more to come.
And more to come.
The Sharkskin Dress. So this dress is the epitome of a mermaid-like dress. The color just shines. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And my favorite color to put on Miss Audrey Monroe is blue. She has these beautiful piercing blue eyes, and when you put blue on her, she just glows in every aspect. Her skin, her eyes, her hair, she just looks gorgeous in blue. And she was hesitant to put it on because it is so shiny and it is very specific. We gave it a try. As a matching belt, for vintage clothes, that's very, very, very rare to find matching pieces and matching accessories that go with it. For example, 1950s blouses have matching buttons made out of the same material, and it's very rare if all the buttons are in place. Because if one isn't, it's impossible, almost impossible, to find matching fabric buttons to match, unless you make them out of the shirt, which could damage the shirt and change the length a little bit.
So if you guys are loving this video, please leave it a thumbs up. Tell me what your favorite part about this particular tutorial was. Was it just learning about vintage fashion? Was it seeing how different fashion is worn on the body, like different tailoring? Every dress that I've tried on today actually had different tailoring.
It did.
It had a lot. Now Peter picked all of these pieces for me. I had no idea what I was walking into, and it's really fantastic if you have somebody in your life, even if they're not a professional personal stylist,
Right.
that you trust, that could probably give you a different perspective, because it does grow your wardrobe and it does get you out of your comfort zone just a little bit.
Yeah, and
So-
my advice on that is, like Miss Audrey said, is really find somebody who knows your style, frontwards and back, and then have them maybe suggest and cater things into your specific style, because you still want to feel comfortable, you still want to be you, but maybe, try a different approach.
Yeah, I love that. So you guys, if you would love to see more videos with Peter in them, please let me know. I want to hear it. Shout out Peter in the comments thread. Thank you guys so much for watching. All the information for both Peter and I's Instagram pages and Facebook, even Oollee's, and our beautiful Ruby, who is behind the camera right now, who has been a director and producer and film score all in one. All of the information will be in the description box. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notifier if you haven't done so already. It's a great way to know when my videos are premiering. I do post every Friday at 4 o'clock, and I just appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. So thank you so much. Make sure you come back and hang out with me, and remember to stay kind and glamorous to each other. So thank you, Peter.
Nice. But in this situation, I'm so distracted.
Huh? We're working. Yes. Creatures.
Yeah, I was being like, kept getting closer and closer and closer.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing?
This is a it's a dress.
It's Augusta.
Uh,
Okay.
Uncultured.
I'm